I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well. Oh yeah. That's it. Today we're going to talk about Loc Envy. There's a very fine line between having goals and being envious. And the only reason I'm saying that is because this is coming from someone who suffers from various insecurities, so many that even goes past hair. It's a crippling feeling that I wouldn't even wish on my worst enemy, to feel jealousy or envy for anything or anyone. But the way that I cope and the way that I encourage myself and the way that I'm able to get outside of that negative mental loop, rather than focusing on the things that I don't have, I focus on the things that I do have. And I'm also aware that I'm just starting in my journey. I'm probably at this point, I think I'm 3 months into my Loc journey. So for me to compare myself to somebody who has had locks for 10 years doesn't make sense for me. So rather than focusing on the things that I don't have, I look at the things that I do have. Because I could say things that I don't have. My locks aren't mature. My locks are shorter. My locks, this side had heat damage prior to me getting locks. So one side is a little bit flatter than the other. There's flaws. There's flaws, and that's okay. But at the same time, I look at positive things. I cut it into a really cute shape that I think fits me. The length works well. I love my curly, and there's so many other things that are beneficial and positive in my journey that anytime I look at another person who I'm like, ooh, I wish my locks were like that, I go back to the things that are actually positive about my hair in real life, in real time. And we all have it. You can say, oh, I want my locks to look just like yours, queen. I wish that mine looked as thick as yours, as this is yours, as this is yours. Okay, cool. But I would probably then look at your locks and be like, ooh, but I like the color, I like the length, it's healthy, they're not falling off, your edges are intact. There's so many positive things that you can say and think of about your journey, and that's what I choose to focus on. And that's what helps me, not only when it comes to just Loc envy, but envy overall. Once you start getting that negative thing creeping into your mind, cut it off and say something positive about yourself, whether it's inside or outside. I'm an outside talker, so if I have an internal thought in my mind that says anything that's self-deprecating about my hair journey or just in general, I outwardly say, yeah, but I got edges though. And I'm also getting into my grown woman. I feel like as you get older and you get more grown and you get more mature, envy and jealousy and all these human emotions don't go away, but you start to prioritize things differently. My priority is the health of my hair. I just want my hair to be healthy. Another thing that helps me when it comes to my Loc envy is to look at the people that I'm envious of. But at this point and at this stage, I can't even say that I'm fully envious. I have crushes. I'm gonna make a video about all the Loc crushes I have because they're so cute and beautiful and pretty and melanated. Off the top of my head, who do I like? Dark and Lovely. I absolutely love Dark and Lovely. No one can tell me anything about her hair. Stunning. Who else? Iman Goodrich. Am I saying her name right? Iman. Either way, I follow her. I absolutely love her channel. She's beautiful, she's young, she's fun, just everything, right? Do their locks look the same? They don't. So I'm envious of someone who has thick, larger size locks with another person who has, and very healthy, with another person who has longer, smaller, maybe doesn't have as thick of a density size locks. Two completely different aesthetics. How can you be envious of both people at the same time? my point that I'm trying to make is that two people can look absolutely different and be beautiful at the same time. So when you keep that in mind, what makes you not beautiful as well? You too can be beautiful and shouldn't put yourself on a rank below anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because Tyra Banks exists doesn't mean Naomi Campbell is any less beautiful. Just because, well, this is subjective. All of this is subjective. I'm just saying my personal opinions of what things I like. Just because Bob Marley is a good musician doesn't mean that Fela Kuti is not a good musician. On my music playlist, I have everything ranging from Drake to Sun Ra Orchestra. There's a taste for everything. You too are in the running of beauty. You're not stripped of beauty, you have it. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You were not made without intention. Your hair is exactly the hair you need on your head. You don't need my hair. You need your hair. You don't need my height, you need your height. You don't need my body shape, you need your body shape. And of course, there's things that if you want to change or improve along the line, feel free to do it, but do it because you want to and not because you're comparing yourself to other people. When it comes to your loc journey, it is a very special and low-key spiritual experience. And by you comparing your experience or your journey to another person's isn't logical. It's not productive. And it's stripping you of your joy of your journey. Impart positive things into your life. It's worth the fight because when you win, it's amazing. The sight of another person's success or beauty or anything won't intimidate you because you too are beautiful. You have a wonderful head of hair that God put on your head that no one else has. Literally no one. You're exclusive. You're exclusive. No one else can get that but you. It was custom made for you. So that's just like my little rant on Loc Envy. I believe that we all go through it, and if we don't go through Loc Envy, at some point we've been envious at something that someone else has or someone else or whatever. But don't beat yourself up. You're human. And regardless of what you think or what you say to yourself, I'm pretty sure I can find beauty in you. But yeah, this was very insightful. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that the tips that I gave you actually help you in the process of loc journey. And don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be all right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.